ways that they can use in terms of financial opportunity. You know, we are at a very great time. You know, if you don't feed into the group think that, you know, these are days of lack and, you know, it's trying times, it's actually not true. It's a lot of opportunities. You know, people aren't aware of all the different opportunities that exist that are sufficient vehicles that they can use for bettering themselves financially. And so, you know, with the conversations that Coco and I had, we wanted to put together a group that consisted of having those opportunities in a formatted sort of way, where you don't have to wonder whether or not this is a legitimate opportunity or if it's good or not. We will vet each opportunity as a group and then begin to promote it as a way for you to use. Most of us now live in an age that is relatively nobody that doesn't have access to a computer. I mean, even if you don't own your own computer, there's a library in your neighborhood. There's no excuse. Right here. The computer is your most powerful tool besides your telephone, besides the power of your voice for receiving information. And see, people perish for what? Lack of information. And so going now into 2013, you know, if there is a shortage of anything, it's just a shortage of willingness to gain that knowledge. So the Cash Cow Club is responsible for showcasing business opportunities, internet-based business opportunities. And that's why we've continually reached out to a very good individual who has taken their time to come up here, who has been largely instrumental in creating and crafting those business opportunities that exist on the internet. This gentleman has years, close to 25 years, of crafting those type of opportunities that most of us aren't even aware of. But listen, you know, we need to begin to understand and how to show our families, how to show our friends, how to show our communities to use these vehicles and teach them how to drive. Because, you know, we've now gotten to a point that you can just no longer exist just having a job. Mm-hmm. You know, having a job is great. I'm not knocking jobs. They're great. But you have to have some additional vehicles if you're going to create some wealth for yourself. Mm-hmm. You know, it's integral. For the persons who don't engage in understanding this and implementing it for themselves, it's going to be some very tough times. But there is hope. And the hope lies that with the presence of the Cash Cow Club, any individual or individuals can become members of the Cash Cow Club. We're online. We're going to personally vet the opportunities and then promote them to help you, help your loved ones, help the people in your community raise their awareness about using these vehicles. Okay? So without further ado, the gentleman that I was alluding to, his name is Peter Wolfing. This gentleman has had more than 25 years. I mean, just imagine this. We all think of the internet, and the internet has been around a long time. But in the terms of the financial and business generating portion of the internet is only just reaching its early adulthood. So, you know, we're the only people that aren't using these vehicles sufficiently to acquire wealth for themselves. We're talking about the ability to create residual income. That's that sort of income that you don't have to get out of your bed and go labor for physically. There is some work required. But we're talking about once it's established and you learn the mechanisms of how to continue to recur with that wealth, it's now on autopilot. It takes some work, but it's doable. People are doing it for themselves these days. More people have become millionaires by use of internet-based, multi-level marketing-based businesses over the last 10 years than any other financial platform. So it behooves us not to fully engage them. But because of the fear and the lack of knowledge, a lot of people aren't using these things because they're fearful, because they don't know. So that is the purpose of the Cash Cow Club, to begin to knowledge us so that we can use these vehicles and do so without any fear. So without any further ado, Mr. Wolfen.